Hello everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this sake episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Charles, and I am your host. And before I get started, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you like the episode, hit that like button to give us a big thumbs up. And I'm going to thank y'all in advance. But on this sake episode, we are tasting and reviewing a sake from Rihaku Brewing, and they are located in the Shimane Prefecture of Japan. So from Rihaku, this is their Dreamy Clouds. The Dreamy Clouds. Now, this Dreamy Clouds, this is a Junmai grade Nigori sake. And as a quick refresher, Nigori sakes are cloudy because they are unfiltered and they retain some of the rice lees. See how that works? Cloudy. Dreamy Clouds. But this sake also clocks in at 15% ABV. So, with all that goodness, let's unscrew the top. Here we go. 1, 2, boom, boom. And the rice strain that this sake uses, if I can pronounce it, is Goyakamagaku. At least, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but phonetically, that's what it is. Goyakamagaku. Something like that. And I probably completely botched that, but oh well. It happens. Nice little pour here. Ooh. That is pouring very light. Wow, that is delicate and light. That's a cool color. I mean, it's cloudy, obviously. It's a Nigori, but there's almost like, there's a creaminess, but there's almost like a very yellow tint in the light. Very interesting. But yeah, I do like that. But it's very light. I mean, when it comes to Nigori sakes, you're thinking they should be a little bit thicker and a little bit heavier. And they're not. And as a matter of fact, Rihaku was the first sake brewery to make a Nigori that looks like this, that is a little bit lighter in body weight. Because I said most of the time they're pretty thick. But let's give this one a swirl, and let's give this one a nose. Here we go. Nose number 1 on the Dreamy Clouds. Ooh, wow. Well, we are getting, there's a creaminess to it. We're also getting some pear. We're getting a little bit of yuzu fruit. And swirl, swirl, swirl. One more quick nose. Yeah, some of that starchy rice is coming off the nose. Wow. But that pear, that pear is coming through. That's pretty big. And as I'm swirling, I said, I'm just looking at this. I can't get over how light-bodied this is for, I mean, I can just tell, for a Nigori. But as I swirl, 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 here we go. We are going to give this one a sippity sip. So I'm going to raise my little glass and prost and kanpai to Rihaku and kanpai to the Dreamy Clouds. Kanpai, baby. Sip number 1. Yep. That is extremely light-bodied, extremely delicate. And I know I mentioned this before, but Nigori sakes, 90% of the time are meant to be served slightly chilled as well. So, what do we have flavor-wise? Well, let's figure that out. Here we go. Sip number 2. We are getting some of that pear is coming through. We are also getting some of that yuzu fruit. And we're getting oddly enough, there's a little bit of plum coming through as well. Huh. Interesting. This sake is very good. This is a very light, delicate sake. I keep saying that, but it is. It's great. I mean, it's drinking very clean, and yeah, you know, it's also rounded out by some of that cooked starch, that cooked starchy rice. But I mean, it's just drinking very clean and it's very crisp. This would pair exceptionally well with some spicy foods, some spicy noodles, or some fish dishes. Oh, yeah. I'm going to give it one more sip. Might as well. But I am going to say this. At 15%, there is just there's a slight bit of booziness on the back end. It's slight, but it's there. Now, what am I going to give this on the meter? I think... I'm going to give this sake a 7.5. I really do like this. This is very nice. And as a Nigori, it drinks a little bit different because it is light-bodied. And it's a very delicate and light-bodied Nigori sake, number one. But number two, I mean, it's very crisp and clean. Now, honestly, I wish that booziness wasn't there. It's slight, but it is there, and it's kind of, it's a little different for a sake. You usually don't get a booziness there, but it is there. And number two, yeah, I think the other flavors and aromas could be bumped up. I mean, the pear is very prominent, aroma-wise and flavor-wise, but I wish that yuzu fruit was kind of notched up a little bit, and I wish even the plum, that's an interesting addition. I wish that was bumped up. But with that, yeah, I'm going to take one more quick sip. And I want to thank y'all for tuning into the sake episode. And as always, you can follow me at the websites, which are www.pubsappleplankton.com or the blog, which is www.pubsappleplankton.blogspot.com. And with that, we'll see y'all in the next episode. So raise that, baby wine glass, I guess. We'll see you next time. Cheers, prost, kampai, and enjoy.